finding us grants.
Okay. Yeah, so I didn't get that from reading
Okay.
the description, and I didn't remember seeing anything about the additional administrative potentials for them to earn.
Okay, maybe I should put that in. So retainer will be an annual retainer, not a contract, of up to a retainer and grant work to include possible administrative fee, I'm trying to figure out how to say this, so that they get administrative income. Should I put it that way? I don't know.
Yeah, see, I still don't understand. I guess I still kind of don't understand. So we're saying it was 6,000, right?
Mhm.
Was that the
Yeah.
amount? So 6,000, what do we expect from a person for that?
Well, that we give them grants and they start writing them. And if they happen to have administrative fees attached, great. Then we utilize some of that. If we can't afford them, then we can't afford it. And then also to have them look for grants, so to look for grants, grant searches, I guess it would be. I'm just trying to figure out how to phrase this.
So then, but how do we control the difference between them doing none and 100?
Yeah.
If we're not paying them for the time they put in or some sort of tangible product.
Well, now in my mind, in their response, they put that information in, that's what they kind of do, what they expect from us. Because I'm hoping that this is a wide open opportunity for them, but maybe we should spell out duties may include availability, grant searches, grant writing, and grant administration. And that would be some, that may include kind of thing. Does that?
I mean, what if we put can we do this? I don't even know if we can do this. A bid out for some grant writer to propose to us what they could do.
Well, that's kind of what I'm expecting here. Maybe I should phrase it that way. Because I think the description, general retainer needs. Maybe I put that general contract needs rather than description. The grant writer could work with communities and put it all sort of what things could be included. And it's an independent contractor, and proposal specifics that grant writer could work on grant searches, writing grants, and administering grants may include, and then that they just have to say, the work and I think they assume that whatever they would be doing, I just don't want to go. I don't want to I want them to know that what we have available right now is $6,000. So it's not open-ended.
Yeah. I think
availability up to $6,000 or funding availability up to $6,000.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Maybe if we're just a little bit more direct about how we really are asking for them to propose and define what they can fit into that $6,000.
Does that sound fair, Steve?
I think so, yeah. And Neil is on as well.
Okay.
He jumped in a minute ago.
Great. I hope he heard that. What I will try and do then, Lisa, and I'll run it by you first, or if you want to take a crack at it either way, I just kind of wrote notes on it, is to make it more open-ended. So general retainer / contract needs, and then, working with the community organization to write grants, explore, I'll put it in there, administration, will be our general needs we have, not a description, and then specific proposal specifications we have up to $6,000 and our needs again include, and put that down what they are. Proposals need to specify what can be done. Something
Yeah,
like
that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
If you could take the first pass and then just
Okay.
show me, that would be great.
I'll do it tomorrow because it's going to be cold and today it's nice out. So I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, that's helpful, Lisa. Steve, does that sound good? Neil?
No,
do
I
you-
think that's really good feedback. Mary and I were both kind of struggling
I
on how
know.
to verbalize it, how to articulate, like, because that I think is closer to what we're looking for,
Yeah,
what we
yeah.
talked about. So no, that's really helpful.
Okay, I'll give a crack at Lisa and I'll send it to you and then I'll send it out to everybody else. Okay,
Perfect.
that's great. Any others with the descriptions that you want, the digital marketing or the community coordinator?
I thought those looked good.
Mhm.
They were really clear.
And what I just, before we go ahead and consider it, I just looked and we have an initial take or sort of an initial review that we did for the community coordinator. I can switch that so that it reflects more directly what we're going to be doing now and send that out to you guys so that we would all take a look at it and then hopefully have a smaller committee. And I'm hoping maybe Lisa and Neil, you could also be on it again. I think the community coordinator, we need to do like regular interviews. I think for the grant writer and the marketer, they'll send it in. We can
Mhm.
have kind of a scoring sheet about, do they do this, that, and the other thing? If
Yep.
they answer this, but we can all kind of just score and decide, yeah, we think we should contract this person. I don't think we need to interview them, but that's just my thing.
Oh, okay. I would still recommend an interview process. Like it doesn't have to
Okay.
be as detailed, but if we're going to hire somebody, I think we want to talk with them and
Okay.
we may
Fair enough.
learn, we may discover things we like better in someone who's just slightly scored less. On the
Okay.
written stuff.
That's valid. Yeah. Well, and
Okay.
you can, when we did it with the city for hiring engineer, we interviewed them and kind of used that rubric method that you're talking about, Mary, to score them based on their answers and other stuff that we had questions on specifically. So I think, kind of that mix again is a good mix. I think those are both useful.
Do you want to, for all three of them, have a subcommittee that does it, or do we want to do it all together?
All together.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that answers that.
I need to go run down my
Okay.
junior high kids.
Okay. Do you want to wait for we take motion in this? Do we have a motion to approve all three and move forward with solicitation?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that all three of these descriptions be approved and that we have the ability to move forward for solicitation. When you're gone, Neil, I'll talk about to the others what solicitation looks like. So
They're approved based on that one change though, right?
yes,
Yes.
thank you. Do you want to do an addendum to that? I should have done that. So there'll be an amendment to the motion to reflect that the grant writer job description will be altered as discussed. So we'll
Okay,
vote.
so moved. Yeah.
Okay, so we vote the amendment first to make sure that it's reflecting the changes to the grant writer description. Those in favor say aye.
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 And to approve the whole thing, that is all three of them. Those in favor, please say aye.
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 Aye. I think Neil left.
Yeah, we lost Neil.
Okay, so they both approved. Lisa, if you have another minute, what I'm hoping, and you may have ideas for solicitation, I'll put it again through, I know the time we did it before, Aaron did it through Northern Rockies and they have, the Heart of the Rockies, and they have a pretty good network. I'll do it through MEDA, through the Great Falls Development Authority, and then obviously the Acantha. So we'd have to, I guess, and we still have a quorum, we'd have to pass to have some funding to actually advertise. And you did through Zillow, right, Steve, last time? Not Zillow, what in the hell is it?
Yeah, one of the
can't remember
online
there.
ones and Facebook and LinkedIn
Okay,
too.
okay, and there may be some cost to that. So all those locations sound good?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
could we then pass to spend up to, what do you want? $400?
Yeah,
500.
I think $400 would work.
Okay, so is there a motion to expend up to $400 for advertising?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, been moved and seconded. Those in favor say aye.
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 Passed. Okay. And any other suggestions? So Facebook, those, and then didn't you do one on what's the one that's actual? Because we got some ads from it, Steve.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on the name of it, but I'll look back in my email. It's one of
Zillow's
the
houses.
yeah,
Okay.
Zillow's houses, but there's one of the job
Indeed, or
openings.
something like that.
Indeed.
Indeed,
That is
yep,
Indeed.
that's it.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. GFDA. I'll just send it to them, and Meta, I'll send it to all of them. And I'll put something together for the Acantha and send it to you guys. But Steve, you will take care of the digital stuff.
I will.
Do you want to do GFDA day or do you want me to? Doesn't matter.
You can go ahead.
Okay. Anything else we need to do?
Closing date. When do we want to?
Oh, good point. Until Phil, I would like the community coordinator one to be December 1st, but that's only a month. Geez.
Mm. Plus the holiday.
Yeah,
I know.
December 15. That's 45 days.
Okay, we'll do
Ish.
that for the community. Should we do it for all of them, December 15th? or
I think
all
the
filled?
community coordinator in particular, December 15th. The other one's open till filled.
Okay, does that sound good, Lisa?
Yes.
Okay. Great. Anything else we need to do? And I'm going to say also, once we get hopefully folks on board, I hope we can go to every other month meetings. That's my hope.
Okay.
Okay,
Fair enough.
put that out there now.
Since you're
Okay.
stuck.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you, Lisa. That's exactly. That's exactly.
Don't poke the bear, Lisa. Come on.
Okay, is there anything else we need to do right now?
Just any public comment?
Oh, any public comment? I don't know if anybody's on, but might
Just
be.
Mel. Not just Mel, but and Kara.
Hi, Cara. And I'm talking to
Hi, how are you all?
Good.
Yes, we'll
good,
talk
good.
tomorrow. Heart of the Rockies can definitely help send these out.
Great,
If
great.
for us, for our listservs, it's probably easier if there's like a website link somewhere that we can link people to. So feel free
I can do that. Yep.
to get that.
Thank you, Steve,
I can
because
help.
I'm going, what?
Yeah, he's got it. But if you want another spot to send it, I'm happy to send it to the Montana Watershed Coordination Council if you're
Yeah.
interested. They have a pretty broad reach and they're based in
do.
Helena. I know them.
Yep. Yep, no, that's a good one. Okay.
Okay.
Great. So I will fix up the grant writer one. I will work in an Acantha ad and get it to GFDA and Meta once we have them finalized, and to Heart of the Rockies, obviously, and Steve.
I
We'll
can
wait.
set it out to like the chamber lists too, that now that I've made some
Okay.
contacts there too.
Why don't I wait and get a chamber ad that we can use for all of these? I mean, an Acantha ad. And then whatever we have in the Acantha ad would be the information we put in all of them. So they all are kind of similar. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I just need the text. I don't need the like graphic that
Okay.
Jeff would put together.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but yeah, as soon as that's put together, that verbiage the way you want it structured, absolutely, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, Mel, tell Jeff I'll be visiting with him. Okay,
I
sounds
move we
good.
adjourn.
All in favor, say aye.
All right.
Aye.
Thank you all. Thank you, Lisa, and thank you, Neil. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Cara. We'll see you guys later.
Have
Bye.
a great day.
Thanks. Bye-bye.